Hey everybody, this is Chris, and I am back with another BattlBox unboxing. Really excited to check out what's in here. I don't know what the theme is. I've stayed off the forums and the Facebook page for the most part, so I haven't seen any of the spoilers or anything like that. So this is mission 14. Let's just go ahead and dive right in. This is the Pro Plus. And in case you didn't know, the Pro Plus, you get the knife of the month with that. So you get all sorts of good stuff with each subscription level. With the Pro Plus, you do get the knife of the month. Okay, looks like there's some cool stuff in here already. This is called Mission 14. The sit rep is an EMP attack. Most Americans, whether members of the public or politicians in Congress, ignore or unaware of the very real threat of an electromagnetic pulse attack. So the first item is a book called Living Off the Grid. It's a simple guide to creating and maintaining a self-reliant supply of energy, water, shelter, and more. All right, that's probably a pretty interesting read, actually. So, I like that BattlBox puts books into their boxes. I think that's a great thing, actually. I've mentioned that before. If the power ever went out, how are you going to get your information? You can't Google stuff anymore. You're not going to be able to get on your iPad or your Kindle or your phone to read a manual or a book. So having hard copies of books is actually a pretty useful thing. So this is the Luminate Pack Light 16 solar light. And I am trying to get this little latch right here undone. So just looking at this really quick, it looks like you blow this up. Well, first you put it outside to charge, then you blow it up, and then you use it as a light. It can float once it's blown up. And yeah, it's got a couple different brightness levels. So that's pretty interesting. I'm going to have to take a look at this. And, whoa, there we go. It's all lit up. A couple different brightness levels, a little strobe. Looks like you could hang it, hold on to it. I'm not sure what the reasoning is for blowing it up, but I'm sure there's a pretty good reason for that. So I'll have to take a look at that. So solar charger and a built-in, a little light for you. So yeah, pretty cool. It folds up really nice. Latches, so it should stow well in a kit or in a backpack. I'm gonna have to give this a try when I'm out camping later on this spring. What else do we got? Mylar bags. So you've got 3 different sizes of Mylar bags. Some big ones, medium, small. Looks like 2 of each. So quite a few. And what they're suggesting is that, if you have electronics that you don't want to get fried during an EMP, what you would do is double bag them in, a Mylar bag, and that will help keep them from, getting messed up in an EMP strike. So yeah, so far I don't really know a whole lot about all this EMP stuff, but I'm going to learn. So I'm going to have to jump online and do some research. I've done some research on Faraday kits. So, building a Faraday box. So that's a box that is kind of insulated so that if there was an EMP strike, the stuff inside the box would not be affected, or it'd be less likely that they'd be affected. And what we've got here is a pouch, and it is called this is a nylon EMP bag. So this little pouch has a lining on the inside. You would put, certain valuables, like maybe a phone or special batteries. If you have special batteries, you put stuff like that in here, and it would help. It says here, the nylon bag is lined with several layers of Faraday material and will work much better than the Mylar version. You should be able to fit a standard cell phone or your Bofang radio inside of it. So liquid paraffin, 115-hour emergency candle. It's odorless, smokeless. It's got the BattlBox brand on it, so you'll be even cooler when you're, keeping things lit up at night when there's no power. you get, with the advanced box, this, this hybrid light solar flashlight. So it looks like it runs on battery and solar power. It's waterproof and it floats. So let's see what we got here. This says it holds a charge for a year. Holy crap. 8 hours of light on one full charge. So this is a great emergency light, it looks like, to put in some sort of, a kit, like a long-term survival type kit. So here's your solar charging panels right there. There's your light, and that is lit up on the yellow light. So the yellow light means that it's going off of solar power right now, and both of them work. You can tell the battery power side of things is just a little bit brighter. But anyways, that's cool. Solar charging and battery power. Okay, after that, what do we got? This little puppy. Professional quality, user-friendly design. This is the, I don't know if I'm saying it right, but the Baofeng radio. So Baofeng UV SRA walkie-talkie / ham radio. Okay. There's a lot of parts to it, a charger, some antennas, and some other information. So one thing you're probably going to want to do if you wanted to run these, it looks like this is a pretty big lithium-ion battery right here. You might want to keep the radio in your Faraday bag. So, or if you have a Faraday box set aside for like batteries, small batteries and stuff like that, you'd want to keep it in there because an EMP would fry the battery. So if it's not protected, you're going to have a hard time using it if it gets fried. Since it's a ham radio, there are some laws and regulations about transmitting on a ham, and you want to look into that before you go use it. And I don't know much about that stuff, so just one thing to keep in mind. That wraps up your advanced box. You get the radio and the flashlight for the advanced box, so that's pretty cool. So the Pro, you get this hybrid light. It says it's a hybrid light expandable lumen solar light and charger. All right. Whoa, that's bright. Whoa. Couple settings. Expandable, so oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's neat. Pretty bright too. So it looks like the back side is where you're going to do most of your charging. So you'd flip it over. You got the charging panels right there. This should lock into place. There we go. It just squeezes in. Looks like there's a little built-in stand or hanger where you could hang the light from a tent, a tree, something like that. It does have a USB charge on it as well. So I think you can probably use this to charge stuff with your handy USB cord. So, you can either charge it or you can charge other items once it has a good enough charge from the solar panel. So that's pretty cool. This is a nice little light, really easy. I could see this being great for backpacking. If you want to have a solar charger so that you can, charge your phone, or if you got a camera or an iPod that you want to take with you on a long hiking trip, backpacking trip. Having this where you could charge some of your small electronics, but then also having it for your campsite, being able to set up a light, having a nice light, not have to worry about batteries and that type of thing. It'd be a pretty cool item to take with you on a backpacking trip. I like it. That's a really cool item. The MSRP on this sucker right here is a $40. This is a $40 item. And I'm pretty sure it's probably pretty dang close to that if you were to look in the stores or online. All right, last but not least, this is the Pro box, like I said before. You have the Voyager Solar and Crank Weather Alert multiband radio, and it also has a built-in charger. So this may take some assembly, I'm not sure. All right, here's your solar charging panel. Looks like it's got some small LED lights on the back, so if you needed to look at something, you could in the dark. Got an antenna. And yeah, you get AM, FM, and some weather bands. So it looks pretty cool, actually. So, oh, lit up. Let's see that again. The nice thing is it's solar charged too, so just set it out, have it pick up a charge during the day. I don't know how well the charge holds, but hopefully it holds pretty well. And what else is in here? Looks like some cords, earbuds. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to read up on that a little bit more and kind of dig into that a little bit. So, like I was mentioning before, all of this stuff is kind of a whole new realm for me. I'm really glad that I got this box so that I can start getting to know some of this equipment and start preparing if something like that were to ever happen. Also included in the box are a couple coupons. And last but not least, I'm excited about this. The knife of the month. It's a Klecker. Oh wow, that's cool. This is good. This is the Klecker Cordovan Light. Wow, that is a cool knife. Look at that. That is pretty awesome. It does have a little flip assist type setup right there. This is a pretty cool knife. Nice new pocket knife for me. Alright everybody, so that's it for Mission 14. Lots of cool stuff in here. Lots of stuff that I've never thought about. And that's one thing I like about BattlBox is, it doesn't give you everything that you're going to need in case of an EMP or in case of an issue with your car or in case of a first aid type emergency. You're not going to have everything shipped to you in this box, but you're going to get a good start and you're going to get stuff to think about. So I've never really thought about putting small electronics or batteries in a Mylar bag, but I'm going to jump online, I'm going to do some research, and I'm probably going to start doing that, get some batteries, put them in here just in case. I'm going to want to look into this quite a bit more, learn this radio, figure out what the rules are for me, and I've had a cheap crank radio, but I've wanted something nice like this. This is pretty nice radio. You can crank, but you can also do solar power. Some really cool stuff, folks. Just a lot of nice stuff in this box. This light is really neat. The hybrid light. So, a couple of cool lighting things and power and that type of stuff. So this charger, like I said before, I think this would be great to take on backpacking trips. This is going to be great for an emergency pack of some sort, to have this type of a flashlight that stays charged for a long time, but it can also charge itself. And then top it all off with a knife that is really cool looking and just a great brand that comes with a really good reputation. I'm really excited about this knife. I'm going to start carrying it right now. Just a really cool looking knife and high quality as well. So, lots of good stuff in this box. I gotta say that this box is totally, a total success. Lots of really good, valuable items. and a lot to think about for me. So that wraps up Mission 14. If you liked the video, please click the thumbs up button and subscribe. I appreciate your support. I'll have more BattlBox unboxing videos over the next several months to come, so be sure not to miss a single one and subscribe down below. As always, thanks for getting out west with Chris.